Howdy strangers and welcome back to another video, and I know today's a little bit different from what I typically do. It's been a while, but we're not going to talk about that. We're focused on something completely different that I thought was really cool and thought I'd actually share with you all. So I found this cool website that I'm going to put in the description called Rollymons, where basically you can look up stats for a specific Roblox game. And obviously, I decided that I would have to do Blackhawk Resurgence 5. Originally, this video started out as being kind of just a response to a lot of people who say that, like, oh yeah, BRM5, ever since Operation Resurgence, the game died a lot. To how how Operation Resurgence, how the player base spiked to 3,500 on Operation Resurgence release, and it's kind of the lowest it's got is 863, and just kind of it's been kind of even out above like 1K or about 1K ish, which is really good. And a lot of people have been saying that, oh, Operation Resurgence killed the game and stuff like that. But the lowest it got in Operation Viper was like 500 people. That's not good. I mean, like, Viper was averaging about maybe 1K. Okay, like, I mean, that is still close, but not really at the same time, if that makes any sense. But Operation Resurgence is averaging out about like 1,500 or so. I'm not gonna be very exact with this, but you get my point. Operation Resurgence has brought in a lot of new players and has retained more people than Operation Viper did. So it annoys me when a lot of people are like, oh, but Operation Resurgence killed the game and stuff like that. Like, no, it has not. It has made the game introduced to way more people, and you need to shut up sometimes, okay? Anyways, I kind of wanted to show off. I thought this was kind of funny. So oh, the poor dev team. So here's when Operation Resurgence released. A new almost 1.5K dislikes and 160 new likes removed. And here's Operation Viper, probably around here somewhere. So good lord, dude. Poor Operation Resurgence. I mean, this really just shows like all you need to see about how bad Operation Resurgence was when it first released and just how much people hated it. Almost 2K dislikes and like half a K likes removed. That is not good. The really cool thing that I saw was that there's places. And I think you can already see where I'm going with this a little bit because what you're going to immediately notice is that you can see like a whole bunch of just names and you're probably going to go already going to, figure out a couple of these names. You have open world, factory, metro, gym, a facility, office, coast and favela. PvP maps right here and you can see the visits and when they were last updated, which is really cool. I don't think this is intended, and honestly, if there's any dev watching this, I'm probably just getting moved up on the dev team hit list at this point because of what I'm revealing here. But like I said, you can see this all. You can also see this yourself just by going to the site. The amount of people that this amount of people that have played on these maps are just completely staggering because it's really cool to see what are the most played maps. And I think the most played PvP map seems to be Tokyo. That's kind of surprising. I mean, it's cool. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, just kind of surprising to me. You have Office, which is the least played. It looks like. Yeah, Office is the least played. That's well, I mean, if you're unless you're counting factory. Okay, out of the maps that are in the game, Office is the least played. And Senior Playground, what I'm assuming it's gonna be because it's open world playground. So I imagine this is where they do like they hop into the game where it's like not a public build and they can test out the new stuff that they have added, which I assume is how that works. So you have the dev playground and then you have the senior playground, which are like the people who have like I guess have I don't know how like the hierarchy of devs work in in PL5, but you get my point. So like people like NAR and stuff like that, they will be able to access the senior playground and actually add in new locations and stuff like that. So, as you can see, 20 hours ago since the last update. So, I mean, they're working on the game. That's what I'm trying to say is they're working on the game. Okay, this is actual proof that things are happening, and you can see it, especially to Gym 4 days ago, Tokyo 4 days ago. I'm kind of scared of what they're doing to Tokyo. I'm not gonna lie. You can see Open World was changed 16 days ago. Playground 6 days ago, Senior Playground 20 hours ago. And these are probably the stuff that you're seeing whenever Roblox updates on the front page saying like, oh, hey, look, BRM5 was updated. And then you go into the game and nothing has changed. This is probably what you're seeing. It's really cool here. And I've kind of skipped over it like this entire time when talking. But ZM Slum, I, I have an idea on what this could be, which would be the Zombies game mode that they've kind of talked about and asked, like, hey, would you all like to see this in BRM5? this has got to be their beta build for it. I mean, it just makes the most sense. ZM zombie, you could figure it out. I don't know what SA would be for this, but OW open world obviously kind of gives it away with OW open world. OW facility, open world facility. Probably like some old, really old thing right there that I don't know because I wasn't around for that. But you get the point. So SA is probably like PvP because you have the PvP names, the Coast, Office, Gym, Metro, Factory, Tokyo, stuff like that. Um, so ZM Slum is probably like the zombies map, and I guess they're calling it Slum, and that's interesting because it's kind of shows that maybe they're not making a COD Zombies map in a way. Like if they're not just remaking Nocturne Toten and making a zombies mode and throwing it into BRM5, and that they're actually making their own map. I could be wrong, obviously. I haven't seen anything, but it would be cool to see a completely original map thrown into BRM5 as zombies mode. Sadly, it's been updated like 7 months ago. I don't know if they're still working on it or that's I don't know. I don't know anything here. I just thought this was really cool. I thought it'd be a really cool thing to show to people, and that way you all can kind of just look at it yourself.